Richard Jefferson, who plays for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yes, he does now.
He dumped his fiancée right before they were going to get married. Her name's Keisha Nicole Nichols.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have some strong opinions on this, and I think you do as well. Let's start with your strong opinions.
My strong...
First, I'm sorry, we should clarify, when did he dump her?
He dumped her literally right before the weekend that they were going to get married.
And then, so she has enough time to tell the guests, but he doesn't even bother telling some of his guests that the wedding is off until 2 hours before the wedding.
Exactly.
But to make up for it, he gives his best friend a black Amex card. Those are serious. And he's like, go to work. My bad, go to work. And they do. They charge up that card and have a good old time, which sounds like fun, actually, which might be more fun than the wedding, right? But so, what are your thoughts on this in regards to the fiancé here?
Look, I don't know exactly why they broke it off. In the end of the article, it kind of talks about how Keisha understands why they broke up, and she seems to be okay. So I don't want to be too judgmental about the situation, but from knowing what I know, which is very little, I say, why are you dumping her like a few days before the wedding?
Yeah. Okay, so several things. Number one, I find it a little unacceptable to dump someone that close to the wedding date. Hey, you know what, dude? Make up your mind beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Because that's not cool. It's not cool to the girl. It's not cool to the guests. It's not cool to anybody, right? The flip side is, point number two is that I fear we're too judgmental, and that things happen,
right.
and life is a tricky thing, and so I guess he realized too late, but then what was he going to do? It's better than getting married if you think it's wrong, right? So I'm going to let him go a little bit there. But point number three is where I get worked up. They spent $2 million on the wedding.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about yesterday. This is what we were talking about yesterday. They were getting married in Manhattan at some fancy schmancy place, Oriental in Columbus Circle.
Yeah, I think the Mandarin Oriental, maybe?
Yeah, Mandarin Oriental.
Yeah, that place is sick. $2 million, and then you decide, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do it. That makes me sick. It really does. That bothers me a hell of a lot more than dumping your fiancé 2 days before the wedding. I mean, I feel bad about that, but God, I know he's super rich. I know that, he's a basketball player. He's got a lot of money. But these clowns run out of money. I mean, they spend $2 million on weddings they don't even have. I literally felt sick to my stomach when I saw, $2 million. Oh, Jesus, Lord, mercy. What did you do? And that's part of the reason why you shouldn't plan a $2 million wedding in the first place. It's madness.
Okay, can I just ask you one question? I know nothing about planning a wedding, obviously, right? But is it conceivable that the price of a wedding can be that high?
I don't know how they do it. I mean, obviously it's conceivable because they do it, right? But I don't know how. I don't. If you said to me, spend $2 million on a wedding, I couldn't get it up anywhere near that high. Now, on the other hand, you tell some women, spend $2 million on a wedding, they'll figure out a way to get it up that high.
Well, this could be part of the problem. I'm sure he wasn't saying, okay, I want flowers, and I want this, and I want the ice sculpture of the dove, and I want that. She ran up a $2 million bill for the wedding. Maybe there's something about her. Maybe that's part of why they broke up. Like, we're going to continue to speculate. Maybe she's just a spendaholic, and he's like, okay, I can't do this. If this is the wedding, what's life going to be like? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
That's a little bit of...
I think it's kind of what we call speculation.
But I like it. I like that speculation. I think that could be an issue in America. She is cutie, though. She really is.
She's very hot. She used to be a former dancer for the Nets.
And he, of course, used to play for the Nets. So I sanction his relationship. So you got to feel good about that, Richard. But the canceling a $2 million wedding, it's not the way to go. To the point where it's so much money, I think maybe you should have just had the wedding and get divorced the next day. What difference does it make?
The story makes me want to be a dancer.
What do you mean?
It'd be more expensive?
The divorce?
Oh, that's true.
You're crazy.
No, wait a minute. Now, when you put together Jesus and JR's points, it's actually a devastating point. Because if she's the kind of girl that spends $2 million on a wedding, imagine what she's going to get out of your ass in a divorce. My bad. I was tracked. I withdraw what I said. Please strike it from the record. Okay. You're 100% right, Jesus. All right. Well, they'll be all right. They'll both be all right. She's as hot as she can be. She'll find someone new. And Richard Jefferson's an NBA player. He'll be all right.